90 minutes north of Burlington, a dining destination with 4,252 restaurants. We're talking about Montreal. And tonight, Melissa Passanen at 7 Days takes us on a tasting tour. Thank you for being here.
So good to be here. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Well, first of all, tough gig. I'm jealous. You did a 30-hour eating blitz for the paper's Quebec-focused issue and answered the question, what do Vermonters want to eat in Montreal? What'd you find out? Are people from our region really seeking that French fare given the province's heritage?
Well, everyone has different needs. You know, people go up there for Quebecois food, right? Poutine, we all know about that. Montreal bagels, we have a little story about those. European-style cheeses, which come from sort of the area of France and elsewhere. But also, I met this young woman who happened to be from Burlington at the first breakfast restaurant I went to. And Molly, like many people, including me, when she goes up there, she's looking for all of the global cuisines, you know, great examples of sushi, of Thai, of, you know, Middle Eastern food. That we do have some of that here in Vermont, but it's not, you know, as fully developed as it can be in a global city, obviously.
And you kind of alluded to this. There is a difference, right, between French food and Quebecois food.
Right, and there are a couple, L'Express, Brasserie Bernard, that are very classic French style. And because the province has a French heritage, those are very strong there. But then there is more the Quebecois food, which we in Vermont are pretty familiar with because those dishes came down with the French Canadians. So, as I said, poutine and things like that.
So then, with so many dining options, how did you narrow down where you went?
That was really tough. I looked at my long list, and I also asked a lot of food professionals in the Burlington area. Also had invaluable help by a Montreal native, a woman, Marie, who had offered through friends of friends to drive us around, which was very key to get as many places as we could into 30 hours, of course. And I wanted a variety because I know that some people go up and want to spend a lot of money on an elegant meal, but other people go up and want to just find like a cool little neighborhood hangout or a place to get, you know, inexpensive dumplings, that kind of stuff.
Any favorites? Any you might skip next time?
Oh, so many favorites. I had an amazingly beautiful lunch with my photographer who was with me, Daria, and Marie, our driver, at a place called Le Butter Bloom. This place, Pichai, which is like a street food Thai restaurant, really funky, and just some delicious, like a lob, like this super simple, the most simple pizza that I've ever eaten that I just loved. It's a room temperature style of pizza in Little Italy at a place called Boulangerie Margherita. And I had a perfect, they call it an Amandine croissant at a little bakery called Aube, which is actually in the neighborhood over by the Olympic Stadium.
You're making me hungry already, but any that you'd skip next time?
You know, I had really refined this list pretty well, so I didn't really end up going anywhere that I would have skipped. So I found something to love everywhere, honestly. Funnily enough, I ended up in a high-end food court, which is not my normal place to go when I go to a big city, but it worked out. And there was so many different options there. I thought, you know, for someone who doesn't have a Marie to drive them around the entire city, this would be a very good place to get a very wide range of foods in one spot.
Good to know. Your story's out in 7 days. Melissa Passanen, thank you so much. Be well, eat well. Take care.
Thank you so much.